Hi Swifties. Hi, hello, I'm back. I'm still here, consistently, every week. It's insane to me. I've never been so consistent about anything in my life, so hats off to me. But anyway, I just started this like I'd always been here. Obviously I haven't been, you might be able to tell. Really, I've only been at it for like 2 months now? I think it's been 2 months. I found out that there is such a thing as the booktube newbie tag. That's me. I felt called by the name of that tag because I am a booktube newbie. So I saw Kieran Reader doing it on her channel, which I'll link. And I was like, you know what? I can do that too, and I will. The first question of the tag is, why did you start this channel? And to be honest, I've kind of always wanted, that sounds kind of ridiculous, but like I always thought it would be fun to do YouTube. But I was never really serious about it because I don't like looking at my face and listening to my own voice too much. And also I didn't really have anything to talk about. But lately all I watch on YouTube is booktube. So, well, I just simply started doing it and then I was like, actually, I can talk about this a lot. And also, I'm not too put off by my own face and my own voice, strangely. So that's good. Also, this channel itself, I made in like 2009. So if you find anything weird on it, please don't go look for it. I've tried to privatize everything. That was weird, but maybe I've skipped some things. Anyway, it was just there to like comment on things. That's the origin of this channel. I didn't make a new one to make my own videos. Maybe I should have done that, but I didn't, and now it's too late. The second question of the tag is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to booktube? My shiny personality. No, but in all seriousness, I think that I can bring my non-binary energy into this because I have not yet encountered any non-binary booktubers. I've seen some videos of non-binary people recommending books, but they weren't like booktubers. There's a lot of amazing queer people on booktube already, but like I wanna be part of that, basically. And another one of my assets would be a lot of hot takes. I probably will be sharing more of them in the future that I'm currently too scared to, but hot takes, yeah, for sure. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for regarding this channel? The possibility of me getting a Big Swiss arc. I just want to read Big Swiss because I don't have the patience to wait for February. So if the publishers need to find anyone who wants to read that ahead of time, I'm your person. But no, in all seriousness, ever since I started it, I've realized what a warm and just fun community this is with all the other small booktubers. And I mean, it's just people chatting about books. It's so cute. Like, I just love it here. I just love getting to be a part of that. Even if I have only 40 subscribers, it just feels like a fun time. It's just fun. I really like being part of that. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? I love learning things from other people's perspectives. I like to see things from other people's point of view. I like learning new things about the world, about people, about myself. I like to broaden my horizons. There's a lot of things in books that you simply can't find anywhere else. It's such an effortless way of learning because you just get thrown into something and then you just pick it up. It's like, it's the same way you learn language when you're a kid, where you read words that you've never encountered before and then you don't even have to look it up and you just know that you just kind of absorb it into your brain. And that's what happens every time you read a book. I still learn new words, but most importantly, I still learn new perspectives and new things about the world and people and myself. I just love that. And also, I'm just a slut for good prose. Question number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? I don't really know because I just used to go to the library as a kid and pick up everything. I was a big reader when I was a kid, but there was one point where I got discouraged because I'm not a very fast reader. I'm still not by any means, but I am a lot faster than I was before I started reading with discipline. But yeah, that discouraged me for quite a while until I was a teenager and I was on Tumblr and John Green. Yeah. But also, I think the first books that I read in English were The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Percy Jackson. It was very Logan Lerman centered. Those are kind of the books that taught me the English I needed to start reading English books. And English books worked better for me at that age, and they still do. It's a wider range. To me, it's a better language than Dutch. I think I would have to say those two because they launched me into the world of English books, and that has been like a huge eye-opener for me reading-wise. Question number 6 is, what would you ask your favorite booktubers? To hang out? No, I'm kidding. I'm scared of people. I would like to know, when are you relevant enough to receive an arc? What else would I ask? Probably just what I ask anyone who implies that they're into books. What's your favorite book? But with most of them, I kind of already know that. Question number 7. What challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome? I think realizing that I haven't really read all that much, it soon has you running out of things to talk about, or you just become very repetitive. I've decided to just accept the latter. It's fine. I'll be repetitive. That's okay. Also, I cannot speak very well. The editing helps, but like my speaking is, I'm not good at it. I'm not, see? Case in point, I don't speak very well, freely or otherwise. I don't have that in me. I can't read out loud very well. I have minutes and minutes of footage of me already trying to read passages of books in previous videos where I just stumble over every single word in every sentence. I cannot speak. It's so hard. And I can't do it in Dutch either. It's not even English. I just cannot speak. Something for me that's also been hard to overcome is dysphoria, because anytime I turn on the camera, I have to face this part and I can't. Sometimes I have to restart and put other clothes on 5 times before I can start filming because I just can't do it. And I think the main thing for me that's hard about this is like having people I know in real life knowing I do this. I'm not telling anybody I don't want to be watching my videos, but like I have a fear that they might find it one day and I just don't want that. No. So that's a bit of an issue, I think, but maybe one day I'll get over that too. We'll see. Question number 8 is, when did you start reading? I don't really get this question. Like, when I was 6? At what age do you learn reading? 6, right? I don't really know. I haven't really stopped after that. Well, I just said I did, but like, I never really stopped. Like, I was slow for a while, but I don't think there's ever been any point in my life from the moment that I could read that there wasn't some book on my nightstand. I am 100% sure about that, actually. There has always been a book that I was reading. So, I was 6. When else? Question number 9 is, where do you read? Most of the time, right here on this couch. I don't really read in bed because at night I sleep there, and in the morning I do my Duolingo there, and by the time I'm done, I'm so hungry that I have to go downstairs. So I read on the couch after breakfast, most of the time. Question number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? I think I have finally figured this one out, okay? Because I used to just read anything. That is definitely not the case anymore. I think my favorite genre would have to be literary fiction. That's not really a genre though, but like, that's the vibe that I'm going for generally. Most of the time I prefer if it's written by a woman or someone who is not a cis man. I mean, sometimes 1 or 2 slip through, but like, not if I can help it. I prefer queer stuff, but it does have to be good. My standards have raised quite a bit. I don't read YA anymore. I don't read fantasy anymore. I don't read science fiction or anything like that because it's just not for me. And even if it's queer, it's still not for me. That's something I found out. Like, not everything that's queer is for me. It took a long time learning that lesson, but I got that. I mostly like contemporary stuff, but I am actually looking for a bit more sirens. I'm not looking for sirens. I'm looking for more magical realism, surrealism, stuff like that. Just weird things. I want to read more weird things. Ooh, question number 11 is optional. What does your book collection look like? A mess. It looks like a mess. I don't think I'm gonna show it. It's just too much. Maybe one day I will do a bookshelf tour, but the thing is, I don't really have bookshelves. That's not true. I do have one, like, proper bookcase, but it's too small because I have way too many books. But the thing is, where I live currently, I might have to move out at any given moment. So, like, I have to be able to pack up quickly if I have to leave. So I have all my books in wooden crates, which sounds cooler than it is. It doesn't look as good as I intended it to look. I have kind of tried to categorize them a little bit, but that hasn't fully succeeded either. I just needed to place them somewhere, and it's turned out quite a mess, and I've been buying so many more books and they just don't fit in there anymore, so now they're stacked around all over the place. There are also stacks over there, there's also some stacked on the windowsill. It's a mess. So I hope to one day have like a proper bookshelf that I can show you, but for now I don't. So yeah, that was the booktube newbie tag. I feel like it was important to finally kind of introduce myself. I didn't even say my name. My name is Asta, by the way. I read books. As my outro, have a good day and like drink and eat and sleep and drink water, and I don't do all of those things. But also, I'm gonna need you to read Stonebridge Blues. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. You're going to download it for free, and then you're going to read it. And then you're going to report back to me about all the things you learned and all the things that made you cry, because we should all be talking about it. So I'm making you talk about it to me. So yeah, I hope that you like my channel. I hope that you like me. I am a Pisces with a Sagittarius rising, so if you don't like me, I will cry. Other than that, I hope to see you next week. Well, I won't see you. I'm just staring at my phone, but like, you will see me then if you hit subscribe and like this video. Okay, bye.